Hello, good evening, and welcome to our Thursday's episode My Talent, My Strength. And yes, today, you know who is your guest? It's me. Yes, today I'm going to be talking about what career coaching is all about and why I chose to be a career coach and how I exactly bring my talents and my strength into my career as a career success coach. Interesting? Yes, viewers, I'm so glad that I was contemplating for a very long time that I have really not shared the why behind what I do and how I actually got into being a career success coach. So today I'm here to share my life and its journey. Firstly, as you all know, I was working in the corporate. I was in corporate for 16 years into industrial marketing and communications. And one fine, I should say, a Wednesday in the month of March 2016, um, kind of something struck me. I was unwell. I had spondylitis for over 3 months. And that day, I was coming back from the German embassy, and in a hump, it really moved me. And because I was not wearing my collar, which is supposed to be worn when you have spondylitis, and things got a little worse. And I was asked to be taking rest for some time and not could pursue my international travel, which was due on that Sunday. And that was the changing point in my life because when I kind of actually stayed back home and started relooking at my life, started reading all over again, started connecting to something that was more very beautiful and interesting to me of what's my life's purpose? Why am I here? Then the question started coming as to what my talents are. And at that point of time, I was crazily browsing for books. I was trying to find answers. I was trying to get into a mode of self discovery when a book called Strength Based Parenting came into my hand. I had heard of Gallup's earlier. I kind of had not really given a lot of importance to it. But when strength based parenting came into my hand, I actually took up, there was a code in the book, and I actually took up the Gallup Strength Finder. And I discovered that I exactly had the talent themes that you see on the screen. I had a maximizer, I had futuristic, I had communication, I had strategic and responsibility. Ooh! And I read my report, and it was like 95 to 98% me. I just couldn't believe it, and I read it over and over and over again. And well, I was already in the journey. I was trying to ask my, work around a few career coaches myself to identify what my purpose in life is. Um, but when this report came, it kind of shook me. It was like, wow. I kind of realized that I had such amazing, blessed talents with me as my toolkit, and I was not sure how to go about it. What do I do about it? Yes, then I started researching more and more and more, and I discovered a whole new world that was possible in front of me. I said, these are the tools, and I can do awesome things with these tools. But what really called me was something that was a dream for me right from 2012 of helping people, especially the youth, in identifying and living their perfect careers. So, this was something that was a calling for me from 2012, and I realized I had this beautiful talents, and I actually can put the two and two together and really, really, really support people in helping them live a career filled with purpose and satisfaction. So I started working around it. Again, no clarity. God again sent me the right people who can help me on it. Yes, I would like to mention my gurus here at this point of time when I was thinking whether I should pursue my industrial marketing and communications or go in this new direction. That's when Murli Sundaram came to my life and said, no, why don't you follow your passion? Look at what's possible in that. And then I started doing more research and more research and more research around it. And at some point of time, I was ready with my research, but still there was that nagging doubt because I was doing extremely great in my corporate career. Should I really plunge into this? It's just been 6 months, or should I get back to my corporate world? That's when I met Arul, and I went through the instance myself. Instance is a tool that Arul and Uma, mainly Uma, uses. And I kind of got coached around it and realized I have a very beautiful creative mind and awesome dynamic energy as per the tool. And that one coaching conversation with Arul was like, this is it. This is beautiful. Go ahead. So there was no looking back. That was the beginning of Yo, with the back door really shut. So my life was all about helping people discover their true purpose, which is so aligned with their natural talents and strengths. And it's about not just succeeding and thriving in their careers, but truly contributing to the world as well. So in all our programs, yes, we have the Know Yourself module. The KISS module is what we call the KYS module, the KISS module, Know Yourself, where an individual spends considerable amount of time trying to understand their internal wiring. How are they mapped as human beings? How do they think? How do they feel? How do they behave? So we map these very basic elementary design aspects of the human, identify what their natural talents are and how they can work on converting their natural talents to strengths. And the second part of the work that we do is very, very core around, as a human and in life at large, as well as careers. So we do a value mapping, which is very core to the individual, and along with the value mapping we kind of bring in our talents onto it and see what our broad based contributions are. For a lot of them, the exercises that we do are kind of an opener, because these are things that they would have really never thought of, because mostly we are on a survival mode and we never really look beyond survival. That's how the life around us is designed, probably. But when you actually start looking and seeing life in a broader perspective, and hey, what can I contribute, because I'm such a blessed human being with these talents and with these strengths, with these values, what do I do? Then life begins to unfold beautifully. You will see what's possible. A totally new realm, a new world of what's possible emerges for the person who's going through the coaching. And yes, people start actually discovering a newer themselves, which is based on what comes naturally best to them, and where they seem to go with the flow, where they enjoy bringing their talents to work every single day. And they see those sparks, they see their contribution that gives them enormous satisfaction. So this is how we do the Know Yourself piece. Coming to the next piece, that's the proper career design module. uh, in this we help individuals identify their career blueprint. What kind of careers are great for them and why. We never suggest or propose a career. The individual themselves identify what kind of careers are great for them. That's the way the entire modeling is done, because it's based on a choice module where they actually um, understand their innate wiring, understand their talents, their interests, and choose the kind of work that they would want to do. And we help them through and through in this process to come down to three careers that really are a calling for them. This may be, I mean, these are not completely three dissimilar careers, but kind of connected based on the internal wiring. In other words, based on the inner seed, the resonance part of it, we kind of really work with individuals in identifying what is their core purpose, and try and see to bring that core purpose of that individual in their careers. So that's how they choose. Now, who do we offer this beautiful methodology to? Yes, we do this for students, because early on in life, when you kind of discover what your careers are, what is your career blueprint, and start aligning yourself in line with that, no doubt our lives are going to be beautiful. We are going to be succeeding and excelling in our careers, because can you believe, more than 70% of our time of our life we spend in on our workplaces, or you know, rather doing karma yoga. So what we are here for, right? So it really makes sense that we actually bring the best in this world, because it's not only for our living, but it's much beyond that. So if you're able to succeed and thrive in our careers while contributing, that is a life living a career with passion and purpose. So that's exactly what we try to do. So we work with students in helping them understand their career blueprint. We work with employees in being more effective in their workplaces, being more productive in their workplaces by using their natural talents and strengths. This is for people who are already employed and who are working with organization. We do productivity enhancement programs where they actually can bring the best of who they are to their workplaces, and the organizations that they work for get the best from their employees, because employees are the true resource of any organization. It may not be the product or the service, it is the employees, because it's them who give life to the product or the service that the organization deals with. Yeah, or the organization promotes. So we do this for employees, and we do this for people who are struggling in their careers. So it could be early career transitors, mid career transitors, people who are having an inquiry of what am I doing, who am I bringing the best of myself, I'm not really enjoying my career. So we help these individuals kind of really connect with what is it that their career is offering. Are they aligned? And if there is a disalignment, then we kind of see as to how they can realign their careers around their talents, around their strengths, around their interests, so that they enjoy doing what they're doing, and they're able to, because they're so satisfied, and because they see themselves contributing greatly, they're able to succeed and thrive. So this is a second piece of what we do. And some people, yes, they have had great careers, but they would want to get very deep on the purpose part of it, on fulfilling their life's mission and purpose. So we help such individuals identify what their life's purpose is, what their life's mission is, and how they can begin to embark on that beautiful journey of living their purpose with passion, with intent, with intensity. And the third piece, or the third set of people whom we work for, are entrepreneurs. Now, why do you that piece is so important or so dear to me? You know why? Because as entrepreneurs, I've realized that every day we deal with newer set of challenges. Some are totally internal, some are external. And by knowing who we are, by knowing thyself, we are able to win any damn battle. That's it. Just by knowing who we are, and by bringing the best of our talents to work for us when we need them the most, we able to go beyond any barrier. We're able to get into a world where anything is possible, just by bringing the best of who we are into our lives. So we do the Entrepreneurial You program, where we help entrepreneurs understand their natural wiring and how they can bring the best of who they are, or their best selves, into their businesses, into working with people around them, into empowering people around them. into being more confident in the marketplace, into just having that warrior mindset, just like a ninja who is so sorted in here mentally as well as physically. Just being that calm, composed warrior who just knows who he is and kind of works around his move around, centered around his natural strengths, which flow beautifully as a rhythm in his work. So this is how we help entrepreneurs in winning in the entrepreneurial journey by truly, truly, truly helping them understand who they are and understanding their entrepreneurial talents and bringing that consciously and graciously in their workplaces. That's it, my friends. So we help students, we help employees in organizations, as well as employees who are struggling to be better in their workplaces or better at what they're doing, and employees who are looking to be productive and growing and climbing greatly in in their career, um, for a career filled with satisfaction and purpose. And the last group that we work with, yes, we also work with people who want to identify their life's purpose and kind of reinvent their careers totally in living their life of purpose. And the last category we work with is the entrepreneurs. In all these, one thing is the same. We work on the individual, we work on knowing who they are, how they think, feel, and behave, mapping their innate self, and bringing the best of who they are in the work that they do. So this is what we do at Young Ovation. And coming to my talents and how I kind of bring in the best to my coaches, because I am who I am. As a maximizer, I love to see people really being the best versions of who they are, totally maximizing. I am all the time looking for strengths in an individual. It's like I'm a strength scanner. I know exactly which individual will kind of fit into what. um that natural sensing comes so beautifully because of my maximizer talents. And for me, life is all about bringing your talents, maximizing it, and you know uh, making the best use of who you are on planet earth. That's my maximizer at work for me at Yo. Yeah. And futuristic, oh my god, I get so excited when I work with my coaches because this talent team helps me envision that future in their careers. And yes, I don't say it to them, but I get so excited by what's possible with that individual. And I truly help them connect with that possibility. It may not be, I mean, it's a possibility that we see together, but having futuristic helps me vividly detail and bring that seed which is inside. I'm able to show how beautifully that seed can kind of germinate and grow out into beautiful plant and a beautiful tree, and what exactly can that seed contribute to be. So I'm able to vividly describe or help people connect with what's possible when their seed germinates. That's the futuristic talent in me. Communication, I really don't have to say that. Yes, it's a blessed talent. I'm always working on how can I use this to help people connect with their life's purpose and passion and bring the best of who they are. So I use my communication talent to really connect with people and um, you know be a source of inspiration to them. Coming to strategic, having this talent team is really beautiful because I get to see the whole picture and I know what is the best route getting there, and how best can I support them and how best they can align themselves. So it's about planning my schedules. It's really about organizing so much of work that comes in my plate. How do I distribute it? How do I approach it so that I'm smarter at it? I'm quicker, I'm faster, I'm better, I'm wider. I mean, that's what strategic does to me, really be more efficient and effective with people whom I coach. The last one is responsibility. Yes, for me, when I take up my work, I have this emotional connect, a psychological ownership. I love doing what I do, and my word is my world. I mean that my word is my word. I, when I work with people, I really kind of make sure that I commit to something and I deliver on my commitments. So it could be those 5 sessions, the eighth session, following up with them and seeing to it that they get value out of it. And more than anything, it's about the whole idea of me being responsible uh, as a career coach, that trust factor, and be being truthful to that. So that is what really really drives me. So yes, we finish the assignment and they're on their paths. We do try to follow up with them to see how they're doing, what's happening. So that also comes from a bit of my responsibility, but it's not really that I go after people. And because I believe that our job is to sow the seed and to help it germinate. Yeah, because after that, how it blossoms is something that the individual must really put in effort for. And well, the seed knows what exactly it has in it to reach that tree, and there's whole environment around it to support, and nature takes it over. So that's what we do, and this is how I bring my talents into action as a career success coach with Young Ovation. And why am I doing it now? It's been 3 years since I actually quit my job, and since I decided to pursue Young Ovation as a career. So that's the reason I'm doing this Facebook Live today, because it is exactly on the 20th of June in 2016, when I was on a jog. I connected to what my life's purpose is very beautifully with the universe. And not only did I just connect with it, the name Young Ovation kind of unfolded very beautifully for me at that point of time. Young Ovation is a standing ovation for the young. And not just that, a whole an entire anthem um, kind of just got downloaded from the universe. You can see that anthem on the website. So that's when I realized this is divine for me. My work is something, I truly believe that I'm a driver of this work in my lifetime. There are people who have done this before, there are people who are going to do this after me, but in this lifetime, for me, I'm here to help people design their careers and live a career of passion, filled with passion and purpose, and contribute mightily in their careers. So I'm here to help people blossom in their careers. That's what makes me a career success coach. So that's about me, and happy 3 years to Young Ovation. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. And if you do like it, do share, because our mission is to help a million people. Yes, I mean it, a million people by 2030 in living their careers to their fullest, in loving their careers. I don't know how we're going to make it possible. I truly surrender this to the universe. My prayer every day to the universe is connect us to all the people to whom we can contribute, and connect me to connect you to all the right people who can help Young Ovation touch this million people. Yes, that's the prayer, and the mission will go on. Thank you, universe, for making it happen. And love you all. Thank you for listening. If you have any um, doubts, you can personally message me on Facebook Messenger. I'll be more than glad to answer it. Thank you so much once again, and have a great weekend. Bye bye.